My name's David, and I'm a student at the University of Minnesota, and I have a mental health illness. Um, my mental health illness is called schizo-effective disorder. It's a bipolar type of schizo-effective disorder. And so when I was first diagnosed, I was actually diagnosed with depression when I was 18 years old. And for me, I was just starting school at the U. I was a freshman, and I was taking classes that I didn't really want to take, and I was away from my family, and so I just had a lot of anxiety for the first time in my life, really. So what that anxiety led to was now what I consider a manic episode. So basically for me, what a manic episode is in my life is that I won't get any sleep, and I'll just have all this anxiety, and I'll be very self-critical of myself to the point that I'm externalizing that self-criticism onto other people in the world. And so an example of a delusion in my life would be, I went back home for a weekend and I saw a kid in my neighborhood raking leaves, and he was arguing with his father. And for some reason I thought, I had a feeling, not even a rational thought, but a feeling that related to my life somehow. So I would just take these negative connotations into what other people were thinking, and somehow I thought that they knew me and so my world became very scary. And that's when more of the suicide ideation started. But for me, that never really had a huge component, and I would always seek treatment right away, whether that be just telling my family, or whether that in future episodes where I didn't have my family around me, I would just check myself into the hospital. For me, when I went to the hospital, nothing dramatic happened. Basically, they gave me medication, and I actually got some sleep, and I actually, came back to reality. What I would say is that you're not alone, and there are steps that you can take to help and to become resilient to your mental illness. Your mental health disorder might be around with you for life, but it's not something that defines who you are. You can prevent it. And if you have any signs or symptoms of the things that I've been talking about, or anxiety or suicidal ideation and things of that nature, just know that there's somewhere that you can go. There's always 911, there's always the hospital, there's always a friend to turn to, and that it'll get better and you will become a better person overall after this.